Love is God. Live in love. Live in love. Live in love.
Welcome to Oh My Sai episode again. My life was full of roller coaster ride. I was born in a very rich family. My father had a very roaring business in Bombay. He was a dealer of duckback jute rubber, and we were flourishing. And suddenly, my father was diagnosed with cancer, and I was studying at that point of time. And father passed away in 1998. And he was the only earning member of the family. We lost everything which he had earned for all of us. And literally, my studies were still pending. So I had to study and then earn. In the meantime, even my mother had cancer and she passed away in year 2002. 2001 was when I graduated. And these were the most difficult times of my life. Well, but when Bhagawan is there with you, it is like, operation is being done on you. But when there is anesthesia, you don't feel the pain of the operation. And something similar in my life happened. The most difficult period of my life, he was always there to personally guide, instruct, and protect, even though I was a disobedient child in Bhagwan's terminology. And why I say so will be reflected in this episode. Well, after I graduated, I joined Tata Infotech from campus. Since there was a dire necessity of doing a job, it was a much welcome, awaited moment for me that I got a job in Tata Infotech. It was well-paid job. Boss was good, profile was good. I was doing network engineering there. And 1 year down the line, unfortunately, my mother passed away in 2002. And that's where Swami used to call us every time from 1995 onwards. But in 2002, when my mother passed away in February, during the same Mahashivratri time, Swami called us to Vrindavan in May. And he told that time warden to get us accommodated in the hostel and live with students there and attend the entire summer course in Vrindavan. Now this was a very rare opportunity for us. We were staying in the hostel with the students, eating the same food with the students, attending thrice sessions. Swami granted us many interviews inside of Thrai during that time. And he assured to me and my brother that your parents are with me, and from now onwards, I am your mother and I am your father. I will take care of you. And he told Seema auntie, that is Nitin's mother, that these are my children, please take care of them. And that's how another saga of life began. Now, I had got a wonderful job. Swami had called me after 1 year of that job to Vrindavan for summer course. And during one such interview, Swami in the Thrai, during the summer course, he asked me, "What are you doing?" So I said, "Swami, I'm working for Tata Infotech." He asked me, "What is my salary?" He asked me, "What is my profile?" He asked me, "What is my exact role?" And then he said, "This job is not good for you." So I said, I immediately told Swami, the job is, I'm really enjoying the job. The profile is very good, Swami. The boss is very good. Salary is very good. And I gave many reasons for Swami to tell him that, Swami, the job is good. But he said, no, this job is not good for you. So leave the job. Now, ideally, when Swami says something, you have to follow implicitly. But here I was, an inobedient child, as I said earlier, that I did not obey him. I tried to request him in the interview that, Swami, the boss is good. He said, yes, boss is good, but for you, the job is not good. Then I said, Swami, salary is good. He said, yes, salary is good, but for you, job is not good. I said, Swami, it's a good company. He said, yes, the company is good, but for you, this company is not good. So leave the job. Very reluctantly, after so much of Swami's insistence that I leave the job, I said yes to Swami, and I came back to Bombay from summer course and from that interview. And I was thinking in my mind as to what to do next, because the circumstances of my life were such that I had to have a job to earn my next meal, next month's salary. And it was important that I continue the job. So I thought, Swami has told me to leave the job, so let me do one thing. Let me try for another job. Let me get another job and then leave the job. Generally, what happens is, if you want to really leave the job, you will have some other job in hand, and then you will leave the job. But this time, Swami had told me to leave the job and not to catch another job. So, but I took the convenient way out of not listening to Swami and continuing with the job while searching frantically for another job so that I can leave this job. And my search continued, but nothing really happened. Now, Swami had told me to leave the job in May 2002. Till July 2002, till Guru Purnima, I had no other job in hand. And July was Guru Purnima in Prasanthi. And those days, Swami was very kind to us. It was golden days for us. He used to call us every time we visited Prasanthi, or talk to us, or give prasadam, or do something with us. So we ended up being in Prasanthi in July 2002 for Guru Purnima, and Swami called us for interview. Now, moment I entered the interview room, the first question Swami asked me, he's meeting me after 3 months. He must have talked to several thousand devotees and interacted with several thousand people, but he remembered that he had instructed me something, and he asked me the same thing again. Moment I entered the interview room, he said, I told you to leave your job. Did you leave your job? My hands and my heart started trembling. I said, Swami, I was trying to search for another job. I have not yet got another job, and hence I did not leave the job. But moment I get another job, I will definitely leave the job, Swami. And that was it. Swami was really furious on me. He scolded me like anything. He said, I'm giving you so much of time, so much of my time is spent with you, so much of personal guidance and instruction. You have no value for my words. You have no consideration for what I am saying. He was very unhappy with what I said, and he started really firing me. And that was really bad, because I couldn't see Swami so angry and so frustrated with me in a way. So, and Swami said, you're Dhunaputta, you don't understand what is the value of my time. You don't listen to Swami. This is not good for you. And I'm saying this very politely right now, but that time Swami was really furious and angry. And I just was not able to control my tears. Tears were flowing. And Swami went on continuously for 15-20 minutes scolding me for my disobedience to him. And ultimately I caught his feet and said, Swami, please forgive me. I promise you that moment I leave this interview room and go out, the first thing I will do is I'll resign from here and talk to my boss that I'm leaving. When I said this, he became calm. And then he started speaking to others in the interview room. This was the first time I felt that this interview should get over. Never in my lifetime ever I have felt that the interview should get over. In fact, it was the other way around. That interview with Bhagawan should never get over. It was so divine, so full of love every time. But this time, it was another feeling for me. So interview finally ended, and Swami did not even give me the vibhuti packet. He gave to others. He was so angry with me, and I walked out of the interview room, and first thing I did was I faxed my resignation letter to my boss from here and called him saying that there is some emergency and hence I am resigning. And boss was very furious. He had just given me a promotion 1 year down the line. He was very happy with me, but he was unhappy that I'm resigning, and I had several projects on my hand which were incomplete, so he didn't want me to resign. And he was very furious. He said, "Are you doing this for more money?" I said, "No, I'm not doing for more money, but please understand there are some things which I can't disclose. There's some personal situation, so I have to resign." Boss was very angry. He said, "This is not done." But then I told him that, "Look, don't worry. I will come back to Bombay. I will ensure that all my projects are properly handed over. And till the time you are satisfied, I will ensure that I will work, but without salary, so that the work is not disturbed." Then he got satisfied, and he was okay. So I moved back to Bombay, went back to Bombay and did all what was necessary to ensure that the boss is comfortable, projects are not left unguarded, and handover was done. And that was it. And then after 15 days, I get a call from HDFC Bank saying that there is a bank, there is a role for you in the bank. Those days, electronic banking was in fervor, like how digital banking is today. And hence, they were recruiting engineers for a corporate banking job, doing a electronic banking setup there, requiring people like us to join. So I was okay. I said, "Yes, please interview me, and if we find suitable, we can go ahead." So first round of interview, second round of interview, third round of interview was done, and I was selected. And HR called me to tell me to sign the offer letter. I told them I can't sign the offer letter now because I need some permissions to be taken. So you please give me the letter. I will come back to you. HR was reluctant and not ready to give me the offer letter, and insisting that I should sign the offer letter then and there. So with much of plead, then later, she gave me the offer letter, and I promised her that within 1 week I'll come back and give you my acceptance. So that she was okay with that. Then afterwards, and then we went. I came back to Puttaparthi with the offer letter. Wanted to really ask Swami as to what should be my next step. Should I join there, or should I join Swami in Nilayam? Any work that he's ordained for me. I wanted to really know what he wants to do with my life. So I came back to Puttaparthi. So I was waiting there for Swami to come and guide me. First darshan, Swami came. He looked at me, but he did not talk to me. As if he doesn't know me. I didn't exist for him. It was that kind of a look. And he walked away. Second day, similar thing happened. He took letters from others, but he did not take my letter, and he walked away. Third day, similar thing happened. He's looking through me, but not to me. He's talking to others around me, but not to me. He's picking up others' letters, but not picking up my letter. This continued for the fourth day, fifth day, sixth day. And I was utterly in confusion as to what to do, because my situation that time was such that if I don't have another job with me, then there is no salary, and hence there is a financial impact. So I didn't know what to do. And those days were such beautiful days with Swami. because every day he used to come out and talk to students informally, where the Samadhi is there now, the Ganesh portico. He used to come and sit and talk to the students informally. So in the evening, Swami came and he was speaking to students. I had privilege to sit just behind the students there. While Swami was speaking, it was without mic, an informal session. So Swami was talking and students were listening. And after every 5 to 10 minutes, students will burst out into laughter. And here I was behind students. I couldn't hear even a single word which was being spoken by Swami that time. So I was in a state of mind as to what should I do. I really was searching for that answer, that what should I do next, and was praying to Swami that Swami, please talk to me, please do something so that I know what should I do next. At the same time, I got a thought in my mind, and if you all have watched Mahabharata serial, where before the main war starts, Lord Krishna's Rath comes in between the two, in between battlefield. On one side, there is Pandavas, and another side there are Kauravas. And exactly in between, Shri Krishna brings his Rath. Arjun gets up and he puts his Gandiv down and says, I don't want to fight the war. And Lord Krishna gets up from his chariot and turns around and starts speaking to Arjuna. At this point of time, Pitama Bhishma's Rath in the Mahabharata war is in Kaurava's side, and he's looking at Lord Krishna's Rath and Lord Krishna himself and seeing that Lord Krishna is talking to Arjuna, but he cannot hear a single word. Similarly, back in Prasanthi, my situation is similar. My mind, like Arjuna, is full of what should I do next? How should I fight this battle of life? And Arjuna's sthiti was similar, I should say. And Lord Krishna is talking to all the students. Here Lord Krishna was talking to Arjuna. And Pitama Bhishma there, because he cannot hear anything, what Lord Krishna is telling, he says one dialogue in that Mahabharata serial. Pitama Bhishma, with tears in his eyes, with full of devotion, says, "O Lord Krishna, यदि हवा का एक झोंका भी भगवान श्री कृष्ण के शब्दों को मेरे कानों तक पहुंचा दे तो मेरा ये जीवन धन्य हो जाएगा." Meaning, if a gush of air or wind brings Lord Krishna's words to my ears, this life will be redeemed. So similarly, I felt that if Bhagwan's words, when he's speaking to students, reaches to my ears, this life will be redeemed. And with these prayers, sincerely from my heart, I opened my eyes, and lo and behold, what I see is Swami calling that time warden Shiv Shankar Sai sir and talking to him something. And after that, Shiv Shankar Sai sir comes directly to me amongst the students and comes directly to me and says, "Litesh, come, Swami is calling you." I told him, "Sir, are you sure? Because last interview Swami has fired me. He's very unhappy with me. This time when I came, he has not looked at me, he's not speaking to me. So are you sure that he has called me?" Shiv Shankar Sai said, Yes, I am sure. He has told Acharya ka wo Bombay brother aaya hai, usko bulao. So come, don't be mad. So I said, okay. And I walked behind Shiv Shankar Sai sir, and from behind I went to Swami. And moments I came there, Swami looked at me and said, with a very lovely and loving face, "Kab aaya?" So I was like, Swami, 7 days over. In my mind, I was thinking that he's seeing me every day and he's making me go through this day in and day out, and he's asking me when I have come. Nevertheless, he said, "Oh, 7 दिन हो गया. Very good. Come, sit here." Swami made me sit amongst the students And Swami continued, and Swami introduced me to Anil Kumar sir was sitting there, Professor G. Venkatraman was sitting there, S.V. Giri sir was sitting there. He introduced me to them. And then he continued his story, which he was talking to the students. And now I understand what was the story and why students were laughing. They're laughing because Swami was describing the entire episode of how Shurpankh's nose was cut by Lakshmana. And that story continued, and I was so relieved and relaxed because I thought Swami is not going to speak to me for my disobedience throughout my life. And at least now he has started speaking to me as he has forgiven for my mistake. So I was very happy, and I was very happy that Swami had called me there in the Cycle One hall and making me hear. So see how the prayers heartfelt prayers get answered instantaneously. Pitama Bhishma prayed there, and he could listen to Bhagavad Gita to a certain extent. Here I prayed, and Swami immediately called me towards to him, and I could hear the entire next half an hour story that Swami was narrating about Ramayana. What a connection! Mahabharata there and Ramayana here. Now, I was so happy that I forgot completely about all my tensions, all my jobs, all my worries about the offer letter that I had in my pocket up, and I was very happy that Swami has started talking to me. Those days, flute used to play, and Swami used to then get up and bhajans will start. So flutes started playing, and Swami stopped narrating the conversations with the students there, and Swami got up from his chair. Moment he got up, he looked at me and said, "Huh, what happened?" I said, "Nothing, Swami. Your grace, everything is fine." I had completely forgotten about the bank letter or anything to ask him. I was just happy that he has at last started speaking to me. He said, "Nahi." He looked at me again. I said, "Nahi. What is in your pocket?" I then realized that, I have to talk to him about my job offer. So I removed the letter and gave it to Swami. Swami took the letter and again sat back on the chair and started reading the letter. He asked me about what is my current role, what is my salary, what is my profile, what was my previous role, compared it. And then he said finally, "Yes, this is the right job for you. Swami bless karta hai. Even give me the date to join. 7th September ko join karo." And I joined, and I was really relieved after this. And Swami then walked away to the interview room. Now, lo and behold, how minutely he takes care of all of us. And this is one such incident that he has taken care. I had a good job, no doubt, but when I showed my patrika to a very famous astrologer about 4-5 years down the line after I joined HDFC Bank, that astrologer told me that, asked me first, and those days there was no Facebook, no LinkedIn, etc. So the astrologer asked me, is it true that you are doing a job right now which is related to financial world and not to the technology world where you had studied? I said, "Yes, but how do you know?" He said, "No, it's written in your Kundali." He said, and he said, not only it is written that you will do a job which in a field of banking, but it is also written that there has been some divine intervention because of that force that you have joined. Otherwise, you would have never joined that job. And if you would not have left the technology world and joined the banking world, you would not have been so successful. So, brothers and sisters, he knows what is best for you than what you think you know about yourself. I was very reluctant to leave the job of Tata Infotech, a technology profile job which I loved, and he ensured that I leave that job and join banking when I did not know B of banking. And see his mercy that in spite of my inobedience of not leaving the job instantaneously, he made sure I leave the job. I joined the right job, which is good for me in a long term. And today, brothers and sisters, I can tell you, I've done deals in transaction banking which are worth millions of dollars, some of the best unique structured deals, which is appreciated by the industry. And today, even the industry is recognizing my talent and have been successful at that. So only Swami, the loving mother, can do this. He will ensure that when the child is crying for something else, but if it is not good for him or her, she will not allow the child to take that path. She will forcefully bring that child. Uh, how much ever resistance the child puts in, but for the betterment of the child, mother is always keen, always atur for that, always concerned for that. And here is our Sai mother, who is always concerned for our well-being, for the best for us. And see our life today. It's been so beautifully designed by him. Thank you, Sai Ram.